Hello there, Taurus. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Taurus for September of 2019. We're already 9 months into the year. For everybody who's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck as an overall view of the month. And we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath. I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. During the reading, all of us Tauruses get named Frankie, I guess. That's how it works. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't believe the cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month, kind of an overall theme. I have a message for us before we start. And the message is, if I always wanted to do something. It's an odd message. It's like, if I wanted to learn how to dance. I wanted, I always wanted to learn how to play music or play a piano. I always wanted to paint a picture. I think we're being guided this month to do the thing that we always wanted to do. And no matter what it is or where it falls, we're to do it. I feel a little bit of glitch energy in here, like I feel like something may be fishy going on that I quite don't have my finger on, like when you feel someone's looking over your shoulder or talking behind your back, that kind of energy. But Spirit's telling me to wait. Wait. Maybe there's facts that we don't quite comprehend or know. So it might be helpful if we get into that waiting energy and just keep our eyes on what it is that we want to do. We have good words, their purpose, faith, birth, brotherhood, sisterhood, and creativity. So those are all great words for the month. Creativity is like, go do that which you really always wanted to do. And we all have dreams that we never get to. That's the way it works in life, so go do them this month, because our first card here is the Ace of Cups. I love this card. It's the hand of God coming out of the clouds, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, with a dove. So innocence, peace, purity, you know, fountain of love pouring out from it. And it indicates a new beginning, like our word birth. It could be a new beginning, a new love, or any type of one-on-one relationship of any kind. These are general readings, so it could be a new friend that I meet, a new lover that I meet, an old love relationship made new. It's usually one-on-one relationships, and we find out that like there's previously unfelt emotions that come into play now, like of a new way of seeing a relationship or a birth of a child. All aces mean birth or a birth of an idea, as these are general readings. It means it's a fertile time for emotional or creative growth. And that really goes right along with our reading there. And our word birth and brotherhood, sisterhood, actually also creativity and that fresh kind of feeling, because it symbolizes the consummation of something that we'd hoped for, that we maybe thought would never be possible. So that's like a wonderful thing or start, I would say, to our reading. Maybe for some of us it's going to be in love. For others of us, maybe we're going to get the opportunity or a chance to do something new at work, things like that. I'm saying do something new at work because of one of the two actually of the other cards down here, but it's a fresh start, something that's fresh, it's new, it's being birthed forth, and we have faith in it. When we get that Ace of Cups energy, we'd have like honest to God faith in whatever it is that we're going to go forward with, because our next card here is the Hanged Man, but if we think about this card for a minute, it's a card of being in a state of suspended animation between the past and the future, and a new direction in our life that is in the making, is the way they want me to say it this time. A new direction in our life is in the making. So it's a time for new perspective, because he put himself up here. He didn't get hung up by the tree by his leg, If you turn him right side up, he looks like he's dancing a jig there. So we look at things from a different angle in order to make necessary readjustments. When we get this kind of energy, it's like spirit, universe, cosmic consciousness, God, whatever you're calling it, and enlightenment are usually the goal. It's kind of a going within to get that different perspective on what's going on in our life, is the way I want to say it. It's a need to break clean. And I'm saying it this way, and we have another card here that really supports it, a need to break clean from the past and concentrate on maybe becoming more spiritually attuned, or maybe readjustments necessary, and it's needed, but we're in no hurry to do it. When we have this card, we're not being rushed. So it's a card of taking our time, of making sure that we're making the right decisions about where we truly want to take our life from this time forward. Where do we really truly want to take our lives from this time forward? So what else do I want to say? They're saying for me to say, so pay attention to our inner development and be prepared to dance to a different drummer in the future. Maybe instead of the jig, because that's the way they're putting it, be prepared to dance to a different drummer in the future. Something that's more appropriate and something more suitable for us, because the way this feels, or the way the energetics feel off of him, is like an internal thing. Like, where do I want to go with my life? What do I want to do with my life? I don't want to stay in the past, because behind here is fire energy, the Queen of Rods energy. I realize we're earth, but we're not fire. But still, with this on top of her, she's innovative. She's moving forward. She's intuitive, trustworthy, loyal, that type of energies that we could really trust around us, and trust to be in our life. Just trust it. Trust it, period, is the way they're saying to say it. Trust it, period. If we take the time to really look within, I think we're going to know which way our life is supposed to be going. Excuse me here. Something going screwy on my computer. My low exposure thing's flying up in the air and taking out half the screen here. Pretty soon you'll be seeing me from my eyeballs up, because our next card here is like a work card, pentacle, our energy. that kind of energy. It's a card of a craftsman. It means that we could be learning a new skill or taking up a new career, because he has all these 6 pentacles on the wall, one under his elbow, and he's copying the one there in his hand, like exact copy of everything that he's perfected. But and it means that our new venture, whatever it is we're moving forward to, um, would be successful, because we'd be training ourselves with a clear goal in mind, is the way they want it to be said. So we'd be integrating old skills into new forms, or we'd be adding new skills. Maybe we've tried a bunch of different ways to make our living, and now we're finalizing how we want to use our personal resources, is the way they want me to say it. I guess they mean our bucks. Personal resources to realize, like, material sufficiency that would fulfill our needs and allow us to expand. It means, they said, our success of our purpose, exactly like our word. Our success of our purpose guarantees success. So we have faith right underneath purpose here. So the success of our purpose is what guarantees the sureness of purpose, is the way I'm supposed to say it, is what guarantees success. So the craftsmanship, like he has here, gets rewarded with commission and new business, because we're so skilled at what we're doing here. We're so really skilled at it. I mean, he's perfected it. So maybe we're thinking, oh, I got this talent at work or whatever, but I can see it being used, like, in another position. Like, I can see me as a manager. I can see the support for me to get a promotion, or support to move forward. That type of energy, but the with this, right? Because it would be pretty much a work card. But along with this together, it's like I'm going to love whatever's coming forward or coming forth for us, because the next card here, I'm saying it that way because we have 2 pentacle energies, and that's us basically here. So this pentacles are the 3 of Pentacles, and it indicates, like, enthusiasm and someone who has already developed a profession or a trade, and it's time to turn up the dial, is what they're saying. Like, turn up the dial on my skills, and then my success is assured. So once again, the success word, purpose, my success is assured. There's usually 3 people in this card, and the 2 that are on the ground, it's the card of a craftsman, someone who's perfected their skill, and the 2 people that are on the ground are talking to them, asking them for their advice, their input, because they're good at it, or hiring them for a future action, like maybe like cooperating together in a business venture, because this person, us, basically, we know what we're doing. So we could either be acquiring more marketable skills, or preparing ourselves for action in the real world. Maybe we've just got out of college, some of us, or things like that. Graduated college, or we went back to school to upgrade our skills, or to totally change our career, because we perfected this one, and we're so very good at it, is the way they're saying. we're enterprising, we're interested in some type of particular area of commerce, usually a particular thing that's going to make us happy, or where our skills, or a specific trade, or a specific kind of business. And because of that, we can anticipate like a rise in prestige and a rise in earnings. And that, coupled with this, and with that Ace of Cups energy, and getting the new perspective of the Hangman, maybe about whatever it is I want to do. Where is it going to be even more prosperous, more valuable to me? More along the line of my purpose, or birthing this new idea where I feel good. And the two people that are usually in this card, I would consider our brotherhood, sisterhood, or like friends, or people that are consulting me because I'm so good at what I do, you know, things along those lines. I'm really good. Maybe just go out and start my own business as a consultant or something like that, you know. That's going to put people or place people or give them the information, you know, maybe like the energetics of mediumship or healing, or um, even even like coaching things. Maybe some of us might be interested in doing something like that. That was along a spiritual line. But we have a glitch, which always happens, and I hate that for us, Taurus. And I think this is the card of why we're going to use this Hangman energy this month, okay? Getting the new perspective, because the Five of Cups card, that's what this is. Five of Cups, it signifies that we're brooding over past wrongs, period, losses, disappointments, past hurts, things that harmed us, things that we're upset about. So it's a state of mind of looking backwards at a painful past and refusing to look forward to a positive future. Because if we look at these three cups, and I tell you guys that all the time, in my other deck it looks like spilled wine, but these cards are so bright, and that's why I loved them and was attracted to them. They're called Morgan Greer. I just love the coloring in the cards. It probably doesn't show up on the computer, but these three cups that he's whining over here, right, look like spilled blood. It's that red. So our unhappiness with this card is a result of our attitude, and attitude is something that we can change. So it's a card of choice, period. We can continue to brood and cry and boo-hoo over what went wrong, or we can turn ourselves totally around and contemplate on what can go right in the now and in the future. And we have the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles right in there, and the Hangman to help us contemplate, right? About what can go right in the now, what can go right in the future once I get this different perspective on things. So the cards just simply, we don't have to be miserable unless we choose misery. And that is something that we don't want to choose. So when we turn around, we get very creative, bring new friends, bring purpose and faith. We get like the new perspective and the birth of something that's more valuable, because in these two cups, they're empty. I can fill them with whatever it is I want. And that's the energetics of the Ace of Cups. And in the five, we've got two cups. Now we got three cups to fill with whatever it is that we want. that we feel is going to bring us forward. Maybe it's a new relationship, bring us forward. Maybe it's a new career that to bring us forward. You know, Queen of Rods energy under that Ace of Cups. It can be probable because usually that's business finance type energy, but we should pay attention. Get into this perspective. Pay attention to what different perspectives we can shine the light on in the situation, like from the past and the situations going on in our life right now. And then pay attention to what Spirit is showing us. Clearly, pay attention. That's what they're saying. Pay attention to what Spirit is showing us, right? Is there something more I need to do to make me more valuable? Is there something more I want, like at work or in a relationship? What is it that I want? And then pay attention to what they showed us. Notice the signs. You can't make them up. Pay attention to what they showed us. It says, yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs on your path to remind you that you are loved and that you are never alone. Oh my. They're trying to show us something this month. They're telling us to go out. It's that original message, right? Go out, find the things that we enjoy, or the thing I thought I always wanted to do this, or I used to do this when I was a kid, and then I quit. What is it that's going to break that door open for us? It feels like a very, Aries message was kind of like this sparky electrical energy all around them to get things done. Ours feels like we need a new perspective, we need an adjustment, but there's so much more that can make the present better and the future better, It says the angels gave you this card to help you understand the signs you've been receiving lately. These signs may include feathers, coins, butterflies, birds, or other repetitive visions that make you think of angels who have deliberately sent you these signs. You know what I get a lot of time? Numbers. Like 111, 333, those kind of numbers that repeat to me. They've sent you these signs to let you know they're nearby, they're protecting and loving and guiding you. Your departed loved ones in heaven are saying, hello, I love you. Notice and believe in the repetitive signs you receive as a validation that you're on the right path. Have faith, follow the signs that are guiding you to your heart's desire, and fill up these cups. Fill up these cups. We got them. We might as well fill them up with what we want. Well, Taurus, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes and comments. I read each and every one of them. I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or go neb about me, all the information's at the website, which is down below the screen. Or if you need to set an appointment with me, all the information to do that is over at the website, and that's down below the screen. Prayer class and the suture classes that I put out there for you guys, there are 2 short videos. They are over at the website now. They're like 5 minutes long and explain them. Prayer class is very comprehensive. It explains how and why you format them the way you do. The sutras are thought forms. You put in this 5-minute a day meditation. It enhances the clear perceptions, but the videos that explain them are over at the website. To everybody I've met through 3 whole years of doing YouTubes, and to all of you I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be able to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.